So I thought I'd provide another quick update with regards to skiing. After hacking away at several different ways to implement skiing, I've stumbled across what seems to work pretty well, and will likely be what is
You
used
are
for the
on
next
red.
CTF update. Um, there are the occasional kind of movement hiccups here and there, occasionally. But on a whole, at the very least, there are no dead stops. Throughout testing, I have not run into a single dead stop. I also have yet to fall through the world or anything along those lines, so that's nice. Really, the only thing that occasionally happens is I've occasionally had hiccups where I ran into maybe a couple pieces of terrain and I would get offset a weird amount of distance. It would just kind of feel like I jumped or something like that. But this skiing, although I can't show you yet because I haven't programmed in the carving and jumping for the updated skiing, but once it's finished, as promised, you will be able to carve off of any surface. They don't just have to be ones below you. You'll be able to carve off of horizontals or surfaces and such. Like, for instance, see if I can show something of what I mean. See these curved cylinders here? If I could ride the wall and I could actually carve up or down the wall just because I'm touching the surface. This and that's how carving works. Is, for instance, when pipes are implemented as well, you'll be able to carve the whole way around the pipe. It should be interesting, actually. Now, the other thing that I should reinforce is that jumping is, while skiing, is based off of the surface you're touching. So if you can do wall jumps effectively, and ceiling jumps actually. If you're skiing and you're hitting a ceiling or something along those lines, you can jump off the ceiling. So that's something to keep in mind. This is a very it's meant to be a kind of a universal movement system, so that later on, once if custom gravity volumes catch on, and they seem to be something that we all like, that it should adapt very well to any situation. And the nice thing, as I said, the removal of dead stops, and what's critical is there are no dead stops, and I haven't done anything special to the geometry or anything like that, so it should make map making very simple. Hopefully skiing will get better, because as I said, this is a very hacky kind of solution. I'm just going off of what information I have right now, and said it works, but it's not what I would call ideal. But anyhow, things are on track. The update, hopefully I'll have it released tomorrow. I said all I need to do with regards to this is implement the carving and jumping again with the new skiing, and then fix up Raiden, because I would like to have Raiden for the next CTF update, and then maybe Saturday or Sunday we can have a get together of anybody interested and throw down a couple of matches. So thanks as always for being interested in the video. I will post another once I've got skiing and carving implemented, because I really do want to show off what I was talking about, where you'd be able to carve up and down vertical surfaces and such. It should be, the whole carving system is meant to be very natural and intuitive. Anybody who's played, I always come back to like Tony Hawk's Pro Skate or crazy snowboard games or anything like that, where you just like 1,000 points because you did stupid tricks or whatever. It should be intuitive like that. These are half pipes, and so you should be able to do whatever you want off of them. It's kind of interesting how the map's changed, because there's no dead stops. You can build up massive amounts of speed, and it actually gets to the point where you build up so much vertical speed that it gets to be kind of a nuisance, because you have to stop eventually, not to mention it takes time. Notice how long I'm falling. Yeah. Oh, the other thing I haven't implemented was fall damage, but that'll all be implemented. It's actually pretty quick now that this is working well. Anyhow, thanks for showing interest. And look, the edge of the map. And hopefully I'll see you over the weekend.